want to talk about my hair. This is such a sensitive topic to me, and there's reasons I don't wear my hair, and I'm gonna finally talk about that. My hair has always been such a huge source of shame for me my entire life, but I feel like every area of my life I feel like alien. Every single area with health. I get ill. I've had an ear infection for years. I get ill, they give me the medication, it doesn't work because, oh, that's meant for humans, you're not a human. That's what it feels like. And a few years ago I was hooked up to morphine, and even that didn't help. I was in so much pain, and it's like, oh well, that's for humans. So and like socially, obviously I just feel like an alien, because it's like someone says something, normal, very nice human interaction, I say the exact same thing later. People treat me as if I'm an alien. So, and then my hair, normal people brush their hair, wash their hair, and it's hair. My hair is not hair. So I just found out finally that apparently I just have a very ultra rare hair type that you don't hear about, because anyone with this hair type either cuts their hair so short because they don't want to deal with it, or they're probably just full of like shame or something. I don't know. I've never heard anyone else with this issue, and to understand fully you have to know that this is not a genetic thing, I'm sure, because I'm the only one I know with this, and my family have lovely hair. Like my mum has the best hair I've ever seen in my life. She has glorious hair. It's super thick, like a lion's mane. It's super thick like a lion's mane. The strands are super thick, super strong. She wouldn't even have to brush it. You can just do this with your hand through her hair. It's silky. Your hand just glides straight through. I don't believe she's ever had a single knot in her hair. And like I said, it's just super thick, super strong, super healthy. So that's another thing also. She's used to that hair type, so she thinks that's what hair is. So my hair is ultra fine, and like I said, it's not like, oh, you're just from, that's your genetics. No, my mum's hair is like 100 times thicker than mine. All the time her and my sisters would say, why don't you cut it shorter, it'll be thicker if you cut it shorter, because they used to their hair. They don't know, even if I cut my hair this short, it would still be the same. It would still be the same. And like, I don't know where to film this. This is my hair. It used to be ankle length, and then I kept cutting off about this much, and then I cut off, one day I just cut off a bunch, and I measured it was 10 inches. I stopped bleaching it many years ago. When I stopped bleaching it, I dyed it purple. It just looks brown now. I tried to blend it, and it just turned the purple brown. Look, even all I've done is sat here, and it's already all tangled and knotted. And I love having long hair, but I can't wear it down. If I wear it out, I wear wigs obviously, and if I wear it out, I put it in updos. I hate updos. I like having the hair down with like some tied back like a princess. I don't want to have my hair in like a business casual hairstyle. I don't want that, but I don't have a choice, because if I wear it down it gets insanely tangled. Even just this, I'm gonna pay for this. I'm gonna probably have to brush my hair for an hour after filming this, just from sat here. I could literally sit still and it would tangle. Those times in the past where I did actually wear my hair down, I bleached it, I wore it down, I'd brush my hair for an hour every day when I got home, and it was super stressful. So it's super fine, gets tangled in like insanely easily. Only a certain amount of products actually work on it. I've like foreseen issues I'll have from saying this. One of them is I'll have someone with very fine hair watching me, and they've got one of those like fine hair where they put it in a bun and it's like just this, or like they can gather it up and it's all like this or something. Like, that's a different issue. I'm not Mine, I don't know if the strands are just finer, like you've got the amount of hair that's finer, but my strands, I don't know what it is, but it's not the same thing. Hello? Amethyst. Forgot to close the wardrobe. Because like those people can brush it, and yes, it might get more tangled, but they can wear their hair down and they can brush it. And also they struggle with greasiness. It's not greasy, it doesn't get greasy. I wash my hair once a week. Any more than that I'd shave my head. I can't deal with it. Even once a week feels like too much. It's this whole ordeal. And for my hair to even be this, I have to do a whole bunch of stuff, and if I miss even one thing, it's unbrushable. It's actually unbrushable. I brush it and then I'll go to the brush through it. It will be tangled instantly even if I'm sat still. And I've actually got to the stage now with all this stuff I do where I can brush it and then run the brush through usually, and there's no tangles, and then I put it up. Like I brush it with my head down and then wrap it and put it in a bun. And I'll explain all the things I have to do for my hair just to be like this. First, on the night before before the wash day of my hair, I oil it. I've used mustard oil, massage my scalp, put it on my hair, and then I put a shower cap on, put a towel over my pillow, sleep. The next morning, I wash my hair with this one specific product and a scalp massager, and I have to wash it 4 times, no less. If I wash it 3 times, not all of the oil will get out and my hair will fall out when I brush it. So 4 times, I wash it 4 times. And then I put a hair mask in for 1 hour with the shower cap on, and then I wash that out, and then I put conditioner in, the one specific conditioner in, for half an hour, shower cap on, wash that out, and then I squeeze out all the water and I put my head towel on. Then when I've gathered the strength, I get out my ionic hairdryer. I have this argan oil spray, leave-in spray that I use, and I put in an insane amount of that. And then I use a scalp serum. I could skip the scalp serum, I don't know if that's making a difference, but the rest of it I can't skip even one. I have to put an insane amount of the argan oil spray in, otherwise my hair is unbrushable. And then I blow dry my hair on a cool setting with the ionic hairdryer. Have I forgotten anything? If I have, I'll add it. Amethyst is on me, so I can't get up, but also I sleep in a scarf which is there, and I don't sleep with my hair out. It's fully wrapped in a satin scarf. It takes so long to do, and the result is hair that I can't even wear down and gets insanely tangled. By the way, when I do wear it down, I do put just 2 little bits down like this or something at the front. I put 2 of these down at the front, and even when I get home, these 2 parts take so long to brush, and it's just these 2 parts, and these are like go into like 2 solid things. It's like my hair's Velcro and it all sticks together. And yeah, even just these 2 things take so long to brush when I get back, when I've had the rest of my hair up but these 2 bits down. Also, my hair is naturally like this. The shorter bits are like this, but you can't tell because it's just too long to do all of that with. Also, I found out that apparently a part of hypermobility, which I'm hypermobile, is that you have a super sensitive scalp. Like that can be an issue, and so it does like hurt when I'm brushing my hair. It really stresses me out. And the thing is, the problem I had when I was a child is because, as I've said, my mother is used to her hair being like her hair, and she didn't realize hair like this existed. My sisters, they didn't have this hair, so it was a me thing. So she would rip the brush through my hair. She'd be like, what have you been doing to get it so tangled and stuff? I'm like, I'm not doing anything. And I'd be like, what? So ever since All my life I've been thinking, what am I doing? Like, why? Because it's so, the strands are so thin, I think it would snap quite easily in my hair if you brushed through it. But it didn't feel like that to my scalp. It was like every time my hair was brushed when I was a child, it really hurt my scalp, and it really hurt. And I'd be crying, and I was a very annoying child, and I was crying, screaming, ah! And because I was an annoying child, I think that maybe they just thought, it's just an annoying child being an annoying child. But to me, I was in, like, it really hurt, so I'd hide. Whenever it was time to brush my hair, I'd hide, and then I'd run away and I'd hide screaming and stuff. And then I said, I'll do it myself. And I got the hairbrush with the bristles facing outwards, and I'd pretend to brush my hair because I just didn't want to brush my hair. Like, it was this big ordeal was brushing my hair. And again, I'm not saying like hair that gets tangled, because I've looked stuff up. Everyone's like, my hair gets so super tangled, and then this like, look at this, and they do like a leave-in conditioner or one of those anti-tangle sprays, which do not work at all for me. And they're like, oh my god, I can brush my hair, and then they go out and they come back, or they like, look how tangly my hair is. They go out on a full day out in the wind and stuff, they come back and there's just like a few tangles, and they brush them out. Like, mine gets literally matted at the, if I wear my hair down, matted at the base of my neck. But I wish I could wear it down more. That's my hair, thank you for watching, bye bye. Also, I've put my hair away because I couldn't stand it. Also, I forgot to add, when I did wear my hair down, people would come up and try and run their hands through it. They'd be like, oh wow, your hair's so long, or I look like your hair, or something, and they'd touch it, and their hand would rip through my hair